What's up, y'all? Dadbod here, and we are playing some more Bloodborne. We are going to continue on through Yahar'gul Unseen Village, and hopefully get to the very end. So here we are at the lamp that we just unlocked. Now, if you have a look over this balcony, we are looking straight at the lamp that we unlocked when we came here before, when we were abandoned by the Snatcher. And so there's, that area should look a little bit familiar, because that is the big cathedral that we were in earlier when we came here at the beginning of the game, or more towards the beginning of the game. So pretty cool. We're actually going to make our way back down there as soon as we get through here. Alright, so this is new territory for us. It's a bit tricky, this segment here. The first thing I do is there is a guy with a gun that I want to drop down on. He is right here, and he will be a nuisance if we don't take care of him first. Whoops. And he already knocked us over. So let's take care of these dogs. Heal up. That didn't go perfectly, but it also didn't go horribly either. Alright. And let's see. Got the other dog. Okay, so we got the dogs out of the way at least. So we're going to go back up and drop down. That ledge is really narrow, so it is a bit easier said than done to take this guy out quickly. We dropped some Quicksilver bullets, and we got some Frenzied Cold Blood. There's a Bell Maiden down here that's buffing these guys and making them invincible, so we want to take care of her first before fighting anybody. And somehow none of them noticed us when we were just doing that, so that's actually a very favorable outcome for us. So this guy's got a gun, so he makes it very annoying, so I'm going to take him out first, and then we have a clear shot on the brick troll. Be careful though, because he is going to still keep trying to attack you. Just got to make sure you're kind of aware of where he is and dodge through his attacks. Whoops. We're a little bit off there on the parry, but we don't even need to do parries anymore. What are we doing? Just do a charge attack and take him out normally. I'm too set in my old ways. Okay, so that's this little area. If you're not careful, these enemies can be a problem. There is a guy hiding behind here, so just make sure you don't let him sneak up on you. And then we got some blood vials over here. Alright, so this next place is where we were just looking at over the balcony. So we finally can unlock this door. Now, approach this area with much caution. You'll notice that our lamp here no longer exists, the one that we were using earlier. In this room, there are actually 3 hunters, and it is difficult, if not impossible, to truly lure one at a time, because I think pretty much once you aggro one of them, you aggro all of them. They are facing behind, and it seems like you would be able to sneak up on that guy and get a backstab, but then the guy way off in the back behind the column is facing forward, so if you get close enough to that guy to do a backstab, they're both going to notice you. The third one is actually down here, so if you're careful, and that's what I'm trying to do, but I can't make any guarantees. If you're careful, you can actually sneak up behind the guy down here and get a cheap backstab and visceral just to get things started. And so that's what we're going to do. And then I think once you aggro him, I mean, they're all going to come after you. So there's no, like, ISOing one at a time. But at least we can get a good start on this guy before any of the other ones come after us. I do have kind of a strategy that I use to fight these guys. I will admit, it's a little bit on the cheap side, but I don't even care. The fact that they're making you 3-on-1 these people is pretty cheap in of itself, so I don't feel bad about it. That's what the Tiny Tonitrus does. We just got Tiny Tonitrus. So I'm going to run. What I do is these guys, once they're on you, they're going to follow you. Let's see, yep, they're behind us. So I make use of the environment in this instance. So they're all following us. I actually run all the way back up here, and usually at least one of them will follow. And then if you get them back, so 2 of them are still following us. One of them backed off. You can actually get them back in here. Oftentimes you have a better shot at getting them 1v1, or at least close to. So yeah, you can see they're kind of getting stuck here. They can get in this room, but they're kind of stuck on the wall, and looks like he's got a threaded cane, so he's got a little bit of range on us. I'm going to go ahead and sheath my Ludwigs. Oh, no, he's in, so I'm going to fight him with parries. There we go. And we got the first one. So, cheesy, yes, but you know, they're making us fight 3 at the same time. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to get whatever I can get here. All right, so now that we've got this guy by himself, he might follow us in here now. He's got, looks like those are beast claws. So now that he's by himself, oh, here's the third guy. He did it back off after all. Yep, there he is. He's got a rifle, spear, and a cannon, and the cannon can pretty much one-shot you, so it is not good to fight him along with the others because his cannon will own you if you're not being careful. And I mean, even 1v1ing him is hard because his cannon is just so powerful, and he's got, you know, you got to watch out for him. Put a fire paper back on, do a little bit more damage. Gotta love the little buff we get with it. Alright, I'm gonna heal up because this guy's done a decent amount of damage to us. Oh jeez. Alright, come on. Get my heals off. There we go. And oh, nope. He timed his attack just perfectly. He outsmarted me. Alright. He should be dead though. Just there we go. Got him. Alright, so this guy, at least these hunters don't respawn. So this guy is good to have 1v1, but even if he kills us, we're going to respawn right next to the lamp. So another benefit of fighting him close over here. Oh, he got through the door. Dang it, I was going to try to get a cheap shot on him, but oh well. So that cannon, man, it'll cause problems if he uses it. I mean, he does have a little bit of a tell when he's about to use it, and he can only use it when he's one-handing his weapon. But if he gets a clean shot with it, then it's going to be bad. And we're running low on blood vials. Ah, dang it. Alright, so now he's got it in two-handed form, it looks like. Alright. Come on. There we go. How was that not a parry? He was doing his charge attack. There's the cannon. Ugh. Yeah. At least we died right here by the lamp, so could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. We're going to be right by our bloodstain. And fortunately, when we go back all the way over there, he's going to be the only guy that we have to worry about. So we don't have to worry about the 3v1 nonsense anymore. Okay, so first order business, bloodstain. We're actually, for the first time in a long time, we're actually low on blood vials. So while we're right here at the lamp, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to work back to the Hunter's Dream, level up a little bit, and in the interest of time, instead of farming for blood vials, I'll just buy some, and hopefully it'll last us for long enough. All right.
Very well.
Okay, we got enough for a couple levels here. We'll take our vitality up, and then we'll take our arcane up. Works for me. I'm trying to get to arcane 15 is what I'm shooting for. And while we're here, we might as well top off our fire paper. Buy 3 of them. And then buy some blood vials. Oh, we can only get 9. Not cool. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to do the farming route, just because I don't want to be in a blood vial deficit for too long. Nor am I really keen on using my blood echo items to buy them, because they were like, I forget how much they were. They were like 700 or 900. They were several hundred a pop, and so, you know, I'll eat through my blood echo items really quickly if I try to use those just to buy blood vials. It's a waste to use those things on blood vials. So we'll just do the farming route a couple times. We should be in good shape. And, you know, look at this. I mean, these guys are just a joke now. So now that we've got our beefed up Ludwigs, actually, when we go back to the Hunter's Dream, we might as well, I don't know if we've used any of our Bloodstone chunks yet. So look at that, just a regular attack. I don't even need to worry about my charge attack anymore. Just a regular attack against these guys. Alright, good. They both dropped blood vials. Already well on our way. Whether I do this route once or twice, I haven't really decided yet. I guess it depends somewhat on RNG. Alright. Go up here. Sometimes these guys drop blood vials. There we go. And this guy up here. Alright, so these wolves, I used to cheese them and... Oh, I guess I don't one-shot these guys. That's a shame. Uh-oh. Alright. There we go. Cool. Bloodstone shard, come on. Alright, there we go. That one gave us blood vials. Okay, so we're at max. I'd rather, where's the troll? Oh, there he is. Normally he's right in the middle of the crows. I don't know why he was off to the side, but... Alright, sweet. Got some blood vials. And I guess we'll go ahead and warp back. Didn't take too much time, so could have been a lot worse. So back here, we're going to do some quick weapon upgrading. We're going to fortify. I'm actually going to dump these into the saw cleaver because I'm going to use the saw cleaver on the next boss, so I'd rather have a stronger saw cleaver. I'll dump these other blood vials that we got from doing the farming route. I dumped these blood echoes we got from the farming route into another blood vial. And we will warp back to where we just were. Unseen Headstone and Yahar'gul Chapel. Okay. So, we're going to head right back down to where that guy with the cannon was. Sometimes I get unlucky and he uses it on me and lose. Most of the time I get him first try, but you know, he does kill me from time to time. And that's okay. Deaths happen in this game. It's just a fact of life. Okay, so this first part I'm really just going to run by. I'm not going to deal with fighting all of these enemies. I'm just going to jump off here, take a little bit of fall damage and a little bit of damage from the dogs, or a lot bit of damage from the dogs. Some of these guys are going to follow me in here, but that's okay. Ah, come on. Okay. There we go. So before we fight this guy, we're actually going to do a little bit of exploring. There's some items and whatnot down here. So this is not an ordinary wolf beast. This is the new and improved version. They are a little bit tougher now, unfortunately. And he wasn't all that aggressive, surprisingly. Normally they're more aggressive. But you fight them pretty much the same way. They have almost an identical moveset. They just have more health, and their attacks hit harder. Okay, nothing else in here. However, there's going to be some stuff down here that we do want. So this is where we found the nun. And you'll see the Snatcher is dead, and he has 2 bloodstone chunks for us. Okay. So yeah, that's where we found the nun earlier in the playthrough. If you wait till here to come down here, the nun's not going to be there, by the way. So the only way to get to her is to come here earlier in the game, as we did, by way of the Snatcher. Okay, so we're going to go up here and go in here. Can't remember if the witches are... Yeah, they are. Oh, no, it's not a witch. It's another one of these things. Can he fit through here? Yeah, he can. I was going to try to cheese him, but oh well. Oops, I was out of stamina. Foiled again. Yeah, you'll see our Bloodwigs is not, it's not weak by any means, but it's not doing just OP damage anymore. Alright, twin bloodstone shards from him. Let's see what else is down here. Are there any items for us? These cages? Nope. Okay. So here's where there were some snatchers here before. But here, we got some more bloodstone chunks. And that's over where we fought Dark Beast Parl, so we're not going to go back there. So yeah, a worthwhile excursion. We ended up getting ourselves 4 more bloodstone chunks. And if you want to skip this part, you can just skip this hunter guy. You can just, if you unlock this door before, you can just go out this way. I just want to make sure, I just want to take care of all the enemies, really. That's what it's all about. I don't want to leave this hunter by himself. Alright, so here he is. He's already seen us. Clawmark rune. Which is our second Clawmark rune, I believe. Oh, does he know we're here? Is he really that dumb? I don't think he is, but maybe he is. Can he hear us? Wow. Okay, well, I'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, get some shots while he's cornered. Alright. Keep him, see if we can keep him cornered. That'd be ideal. Make this fight a lot quicker. Whoops. Come on, let's get him. There we go. That was very favorable. If you can take him out that way, hey, by all means go for it. I don't recall if he's ever done that for me before, where he just turns and faces that wall and allows me to backstab him, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, cool. So, we're going to go out here, and if you recall, this is where last time we found some pigs who were wandering around. Now we do not have pigs, we have these things. But before we engage that thing, I want to go around here and make sure there's no items that are new with this version of the level. Because I know there are some additional drops that are kind of scattered around, and I want to make sure that I get everything that is available to us. Okay, nope, not down here. So you'll notice that those snatchers that we picked up the bloodstone chunks off of are, they were dead. They were killed. So the theory is if you remember around Yarnum and the Cathedral Ward how we had those coffins that were chained shut, well, this guy is dragging around a coffin, you'll notice, and his attacks are extremely powerful, by the way. You saw that damage he just did to me. However, with a charge, if you can time a charge attack, you can almost one-shot him. So you see, that's a coffin. He's dragging around a little box that he broke out of. So the theory is that those things were, you know, bodies that were mutilated inside of those coffins, and then here's where they broke out, and so they got their revenge on the Snatchers who kidnapped them and subjected them to the rituals and experimentations of the School of Mensis. And so once they busted out, they knew who brought them here, and they went back and killed them, which is why those Snatchers were finding them all dead already. So these things already did the work for us, but now we got to fight them, which, you know, pick your poison. You want to fight these coffin guys, or do you want to fight the Snatchers? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just making sure that, you know, there's no additional items. I think there's a couple places where there were not items last time, but there are items now. I just want to make sure we don't miss any of them. So this little thing, if you touch it, it hurts you. However, you can lure those coffin guys over here, and if they run into these things, it does insane damage to them. We just got sniped. So we don't want to kill this guy quite yet because he is buffed and made immortal by this Bell Maiden over here. So we're going to prioritize the Bell Maiden and go back and kill the guys with the guns. Whoops, I didn't quite get her health all the way down, and she has her little dagger attack. Okay. So now we can kill these guys. And there's a guy in here with a hook. guys around here. Whoops. I locked onto the wrong guy, and then it... Oh well. Okay. So now we're going to go over here, take care of these coffin guys. I'll actually show you how to use these things. Alright, we're going to lure this guy. No, we're not going to lure him. We can get an easy charge attack on him. We'll kill him legit. Alright, so here is a dead snatcher. And, as with the other ones, has bloodstone chunks for us. Alright, there's actually, once you pick up or go near this item with the snatcher, there's going to be one that busts out of this thing. There we go. So I'm going to lure him back and show you what this kind of fiery thing does. Come on. They do move quickly. See? Oh, there we go. See, look at that. Does about almost all of their health. There, did the whole thing. Okay, cool. Now you can only use these once, so once you use them, they're no longer effective. So you get, there's a few of them around, but you can only use each one once. But not a bad trade. So here's a group of them. I believe Molotovs do decent damage to these guys. Nope, not really, but do some damage at least. Now we got a bunch of them on us. This might not be good. I don't like having 3 of them at once. Let's see if they all follow me. Yeah, they can fit in here. Let's see. Are they going to come through here? Yep, they are. Okay. Can they fit through here? Yes, they can. Okay, well. There we go. Got that one. Alright, it's going to bait his attack. Do a charge attack of my own. Get him. There we go. Man, these guys do some damage, though. Using a lot of blood vials. Okay, so now I think there should only one over here. And there is. I'm not quite sure if you can sneak up on him, though. Guess so. Good deal. Being very efficient. I can't remember if there's one down here either. Okay, I think that's it. If you notice, that door was shut before, it's now open, but we're not going to go that way quite yet until we clear out over here first. And this lore note we saw before. Behold, a pale blood sky. So before we were here, we did not have the blood moon activated yet. But now that the blood moon's here, we'll learn a little bit later that pale blood does have something to do with the moon. More specifically, the blood moon. Alright, so here is another thing we don't need to use because there's no more of those enemies around here. I guess there's nothing over here. That's where the Tonitrus was, but we already have the Tonitrus, so don't need to pick it up again. I believe there's an item on top of that thing. I think we can jump over there. We're going to go check that out real quick before we move on. Is it on top of the carriage? Or is there anything on top of the carriage? No, there's not. But you can jump on top of it. But there's nothing up here. Okay, cool. So that is it for here, except for this elevator, which takes us back to the beginning of the level. This is that elevator shortcut that we saw in the last video when we first got to Yahar'gul. And then we have this guy with the cutlass. So now that we've got the shortcut activated, we can skip the vast majority of this level. But he's buffed. And if you go down this elevator, there's actually a spot where you can jump off. And there's a amygdala and another amygdala. Alright, a couple dogs over here. Come on. Oops. Oh. Got some of our health back. Okay. And so this is like a little portal that warps us. We're not going to use it quite yet because there's some stuff over here. Starting with a skull head. And these skull heads, I believe, will drop chunks. Oh, it fell down. Where did he go? Ah, dang it, he got away. That's okay. Yeah, he got away. Oh well. Alright, so I believe this guy you can actually sneak up on. So we're going to do that. Do a backstab. Yeah, these guys are rather grotesque looking. See, there's like a big, it's like a compilation of a bunch of body parts. Alright. Beast Blood Pellet and another Bloodstone chunk. Okay, so now we're actually going to go into that little portal thing. And what it's going to do, let's see what kind of view we have from up here, if I can really explain it. So what it's going to do is, yeah, you saw that that gate is now open, so it's going to allow us to get over past that gate. We can just walk through the gate, but, you know, we have the portal right here, so we might as well just use the portal. Alright, so we got two ways we can go from here. Forget which one I want to do first, but let's go... No, we want to do this one second, I believe. Just need to familiarize myself. Okay, yeah. Here's where the Bell Maiden is, so we want to get the Bell Maiden for sure. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Alright, get this guy. Forget what's down this ladder, if we want to go down here quite yet or not. I don't think so. Yeah. So if we drop down, this will put us, this area is the other side of the gate, and that through that archway is where we actually are going to fight the boss. So we're not going to fight him quite yet. We want to make sure that we kind of clear this area out first, because there is some really good loot. So we're going to handle that first. So now that we got the Bell Maiden, we'll go this way. And patrolling is another one of these grotesque monsters. Good, we need some blood vials. Good grief, we need some blood vials. And there's going to be a guy shooting us over there. And I believe there's a guy right in here, too. No? I guess not. Oh, he's down there. Where's he shooting us from? There he is. So yeah, that's why we want to have the Bell Maiden killed first, so we can... Oh, he must be triggered by a different Bell Maiden. Never mind. Thought I was being all sneaky, but whatever. Ugh. Yeah, these guys are tough. Still alive. There we go. Twin Bloodstone Shards and Tempering Damp Blood Gem Tier 5. Now that Blood Gem is very good. That is one of the primary reasons why I wanted to definitely explore this area. That Blood Gem is one we are going to equip. I don't know if you can, and I'll tell you what, yeah, here we go. Tempering Blood Gem Tier 5. Where is it? Oh, it was Star. Yeah. Physical attack up plus 18%. Yes, we do not want to leave that one behind. So before we carry on, we'll take on these guys over here. I'm actually going to aggro him through the door. Alright, good. He did his attack. And chain it. There we go. Got him. This guy sniping us. So if you look down, you'll see there's more of these corpse pile things. And they fire those projectiles at us. I don't bother fighting these ones just because they're so annoying, and then you have all the other ones that are shooting stuff at you. So I just run by them. So some cold blood. There are a few of those little fire statue things that you can use to your advantage, but it's more trouble than it's worth in my opinion. So let's head over this way. There's a few items around here that we're going to want to pick up. So we got that. That's where the blood gem was. And now we're just on the ground floor. So there's that archway that the door is now opened up for us. So stamina management is very important in this section, just because if you run out of stamina, that's bad. There's a few items that we're going to get. Arcane Lake, a new rune for us. And I believe there's some items down if you follow these little pathways. I'm just hoping we don't get cornered, because we got almost 50,000 blood echoes. Some Madman's Knowledge. Okay, good. They didn't follow us over here. Yeah, those darts that they're firing actually do quite a bit of damage. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Yep. Another Madman's Knowledge. Okay. So I think we've pretty much cleared this area out in terms of loot. One thing I want to do is head back to the Hunter's Dream. Oh, geez. And kind of level up, make sure our equipment is optimized, and then we'll head out and fight the next boss. Depending on time, we might save the boss for the next episode. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of running a zigzag pattern. Here we go. Okay. Avoided disaster for the most part. So yeah, that's pretty much it, except for the boss. We want to go up these stairs so we can get back to our elevator shortcut. And that'll put us right at the lamp at the beginning of the level. Let's run past these guys. There's our stairs. Run past these guys. And hopefully the warp will take effect before they get to us. Success. Okay. So we're not going to spend too long in the dream. We're just going to make sure our blood gems are up to speed. And make sure our weapons are leveled up properly, and then level ourselves up. Okay, so we can take our saw cleaver up, then we're going to take our Ludwigs up. Do some blood gems. I'm going to put the best blood gems in my Ludwigs. So here we go, plus 18. Let's go ahead and do it on this one, and then see if we have a better option on this slot. No, we don't. So this one's a bolt, this one's a fire. Alright, let's check our saw cleaver out, see if we can get some better stuff on here. Nope. Okay, cool. Let's see if there's anything new for us at the Insight shop. I don't think so, but might as well buy an extra fire paper. Alright. We're going to level up.
Well, what? Very well.
Let's see, do a stamina. That leaves us with 20,000 to spare. I just want to see how we're doing on blood echoes and storage, or blood vials and storage. We do not have any in storage. So I'm actually going to use the remaining 20,000 blood echoes on blood vials, just because I don't want to do a bunch of farming in this playthrough. Normally I wouldn't do this. Normally I just farm, but and I would suggest that you farm, but just for the sake of being efficient and not wanting to do things off screen, I'm just going to go ahead and spin them. So we are going to do one attempt on this boss. I believe bolt paper works better than fire paper on this boss, so I'm going to put bolt paper on. Let's see what else we have. What else can we equip? Yeah, that's about it. Those are our multiplayer items. We don't have enough arcane for any of these yet. Okay. So we're actually going to warp to the first lamp because we have that elevator shortcut now, so it's actually a shorter walk from this lamp. So we're going to take one attempt at the boss. If we can't get him first try, we're going to finish him next episode, but I'll give at least one attempt on this episode. He's actually, I'm going to regret saying this, he's not that hard of a boss. I have died to him before. I did kill him first try on my first playthrough, but I did summon help. There's an NPC hunter that I summoned. Oh, give me a break. Alright, everyone else I'm just going to run past. Come on. Alright, so this is the tricky part. There's lots of projectiles. This again, kind of running that zigzag pattern. There's no guarantee that running in a zigzag is going to help you in any real way, but it's better than running in a straight line. So if you want to summon the NPC, he's right there. He is actually very helpful for this fight because he does a great job at just distracting the attention off of you. Are you kidding me? Come on. Alright, so walk through here triggers the cutscene for the boss. Yummy. Alright, the One Reborn. So this guy is definitely more bark than bite. He looks huge and intimidating, but he's, you know, not the hardest boss in the game. So the first thing is to go up these stairs that are kind of hidden, because you'll notice there are those Bell Maidens in that cutscene. You can actually go up here and kill the Bell Maidens. I recommend one-shotting them if possible, because if you knock them over, then they're just going to be on the main level and it's going to be annoying. So some of the Bell Maidens buff the boss, I believe, and then some of them fire these projectiles at you. So it is best to have them out of the picture just so you're not dealing with the projectiles while you're also trying to fight the boss. So just make a run up here first things first and take these Bell Maidens out, and then we're gonna engage the boss. The boss has some just kind of basic melee attacks, also has some has like an AoE attack that's pretty powerful. And so you want to make sure you're away from that. He also has like this slime attack where it covers a good portion of the floor, and see, she's buffing the boss, and it covers a good portion of the floor, and you know it does do quite a bit of damage. So you want to make sure you're aware of that. The main thing to look out for is his AOE attack, because his AOE attack will, if not one-shot us, be pretty close to a one-shot. So now that we got all those out of the way, we're going to come down here and fight the boss. He does stagger fairly easily, and so it's easy to chain attacks. I kind of focus on these little legs over here, and you'll see we're doing pretty good damage with our bowl paper, and, you know, we're not in... You see, he's already staggered, so just wail on him. And watch up where he'll do kind of like a little charge for his AoE attack. That's it right there, so I need to roll away. That AoE attack is pretty powerful, so just make sure you're not sleeping on that. He does have like a melee with his legs. He'll kick his legs out, and then he will rain bodies from the heavens on you, and they do a decent amount of damage. So it's just a matter of making sure you're not right in front of him. Just try to stay kind of to the side or stay behind him, and that's his melee attack with his legs. And is he doing his AoE? I couldn't tell. I'm gonna heal up while I'm over here. Re-engage the bolt paper. Oh, that's the slime attack. So yeah, we don't want to go into that because that's gonna hurt us quite a bit. Whoop. Heal up. There we go. Stunned him. Gonna get some hits in, and he's almost dead. There we go. Got him. So not too bad. Got him first try. Good deal. And we got a yellow backbone, which that is a chalice item. Okay. Good deal. So got the lantern. No need for us to go back that way. So we will go forward. Okay, and up these steps, lots of corpses. You'll notice they're wearing these cages. These cages are the Cage of Mensis, and the Cage of Mensis was meant to be sort of an antenna on their head in an attempt to make contact or connect with the Great Ones above. So they're all wearing this creepy cage on their head. And this guy here is Mikolash. He is the head of the School of Mensis. And so we have the option to inspect the mummy. But we are going to do that in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this walkthrough. I hope you guys have found it very helpful. If you would, join the squad and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a like and a comment. And be sure to tune in next time, where we will learn more about this Mikolash figure and the School of Mensis. All right, take care, guys.